Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just kind of wanted to give you all a little update prior to, well, just a little bit of update. So anyhow, first and foremost, I'd like to say that I quit my full-time job. I'm sure some of you saw it coming considering that I did post interview videos, which I would have probably posted those regardless. However, it was really fresh on my mind. As you know, I was in my very first job out of school was in a specialty practice. Basically, I specialized in transcranial Doppler, and that is all I scanned. Like I had mentioned in a video before, I'll go ahead and link it up here. But I don't personally think, unless you know without a doubt in your mind, which honestly I don't know if we really do ever know without a doubt in our mind, but unless you know straight out of school without a doubt in your mind that you want to specialize in something, I highly recommend not specializing. I'll say it a million times. Our minds change, we grow, we want to learn something new, or at least I do. So with that being said, I quit my full-time job. I'm really excited about it, nervous a little bit, especially since I only took on a PRN position. But so I still have my PRN position at the hospital. I do on call at the hospital that I'm at, and I'll pick up shifts where they need me to. But I went for a job interview. I did get the job. It was like the best day of my life. A little bit exaggerant, but no, for real, it was like a great day. I got offered the job position making $2 more an hour than what I was making. It is PRN position, but I will have shifts. So I'm basically gonna have those full-time hours. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I can still pick my hours so I can still have time to spend with my children. And my kid just came up here. So anyways, so I did take on that position and I'm really excited about it. Another thing, and this is why I haven't uploaded a video really, is because the same day that I got the information or the offer for the new job, I had my very first allergic reaction. It was not fun. I suffered for about 4 days, went to the urgent care, also went to the emergency room, and after a full weekend of Benadryl and steroids, I'm finally back to normal, but I don't know what I'm allergic to, so I'll keep y'all posted on that. Another thing is, can you not, please? Another thing is, Mr. Toothless guy here, I am going to Hawaii Friday. I'm going with 2 of my girlfriends from the Marine Corps. I have not seen them in probably like 10 to 13 years. So like, I'm really, really excited. I mean, my friend and I, one of them and I have like FaceTime, but that's about it. So she's been begging me since we got out of the Marine Corps in 2009. She's been asking me to go to Hawaii with her forever. I'm finally going. Unfortunately, my family can't go with me. I wish they could. But it's only for the weekend, so it's a quick trip. But it'll be so nice to kind of have a wind down and have some me time. So I get back on the 8th. I'm gonna miss this little guy here, but I get back on the 8th and
the 8th? Oh, come on.
I start my new job the next day. So I'm really excited and I'll keep y'all all posted on that. I did have some questions that I wanted to address. I haven't responded. I've been really busy with traveling, trying to see my family and everything. But I had some questions that I wanted to not go unanswered, and I want to apologize that if I have not gotten back to you in a timely manner. I try to answer right away. I did like the comment or love the comment, just so y'all know that I am seeing it, but I want you to also know that I am gonna respond to you. I had one ask me if I could speak more to the scanning and peer interview specific for sonography. Now, every place that you go to in ultrasound or any job that you have, they're gonna have something for you. Now, if you're a sonographer and you go for scanning for an interview, they're gonna tell you what they want you to scan. So what happens, I've had this 2 or 3 times. So what happens is I go in And one of the other sonographers that's there will be my patient. And they'll say, hey, I want you to scan a complete abdomen. Do you have any questions on the protocol? Well, if you've been doing it for a little while, you probably already know your own protocol. So they'll probably say, can you run through a full abdomen, a complete abdomen? So they'll ask you if you can scan. They'll tell you what to scan. So they'll tell you to either scan a complete abdomen, a limited abdomen. Maybe now if you're going for a vascular position, they may ask you to scan venous insufficiency of your lower extremity, or maybe even the arm, because it's easier. So they will ask you to scan this. For me, I kind of feel like I was lucky. I was only asked on both times that I was hired. I was only asked to scan a limited abdomen. So that's basically everything down and to the right. So you're not doing your spleen or your left kidney. You'll scan, I always like to start off at the pancreas, then scan your IVC and your aorta. And then I like to go over to the liver, and I'll scan the liver and transverse all the way through the left lobe and the right lobe. Then I'll go and do it in lung, the same thing. I like to scan through that. For any students that are first getting out into the field, or if this is your first sonography job, the best advice that I can give you is before taking any pictures, and it'll get easier as you go, before taking any pictures, scan through. See if you see anything prior to taking any pictures. So when you're sweeping through, if you don't see anything, then go back and take your pictures. Now, if you see anything, follow your protocol, take your pictures, and then go back to, some people will say do it in like if you find it in near the hepatics, like pathology near the hepatics, they say that as you're scanning through and you're taking those pictures, take it by the hepatics. That way the doctor knows exactly where they're looking at. But I mean, if you've seen a liver and you've seen 1,000,001 ultrasound pictures, you kind of know where you're at, but use your judgment. So I like to scan through and take all my normal pictures, and then I like to go back and with a landmark in there, and I scan my pathology, doing my measurements, so on and so forth. So anyways, back to the limited abdomen. After I scan through the liver, then I do the gallbladder, the main portal vein, the gallbladder, then the common bile duct. And then I'll decube the patient if the patient can be turned on their side, and do the gallbladder and common bile duct again. Then I'll go through and do your right kidney in lung, and then in transverse, and I sweep through. So as you become a seasoned sonographer, you will come up with your own flow of things. I mean, I'll tell you, I'll go through and I'll watch other sonographers that maybe have been doing it for 30 some odd years, or have been doing it just for a long time, and everybody scans different, and they still follow the protocol, but their scanning technique and what they label and how they label it and everything is like different. So if you get that opportunity to go shadow someone, even as a sonographer, like you shadow like a seasoned sonographer or something, you'll always learn something. You'll always learn something. So that's what, when you're going for an interview, that's what it is. You're just basically going in there scanning, but you're scanning somebody else while another sonographer watches. They just want to see how you do it, how you handle it, how you handle the pressure of everything. And if you actually know what you're looking at and what you're doing. As far as the peer interview goes, prior to my peer interviews that I've gone to, it's been like just the sonographers and the hiring manager. This one, for my peer interview, they went and got other imaging people, employees. So I think I had an MRI tech, a specials tech, CT, and I think an x-ray tech, but there was only, so I met all of them, but only 3 set in, and they have a list of questions they ask you. They're pretty much your normal questions that you get, and they ask you, and they just want to make sure that you're a good fit, like your personality fits in with them, and that you're gonna fit well in that team. And that's what the peer interview is for. Let's see, another question I had, well, I don't even know if it's really a question, but it says, I was under the impression if you specialize, you will have a deeper hands-on experience. Yes, that is true. But the reason I say not to specialize, again, is because you specialize, now you're limiting yourself. And so, like, let's just say, hypothetically, bye baby. Let's say hypothetically, you get out of school and you go straight into OB because you think that that's what you want to do. With hands down, that's all you want to do, and you know it. So you get your first job and you're doing OB, and you do that for a year and you find out you hate it. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to deal with seeing fetal demise. You don't want to deal with those parents that are all about the gender reveals or whatever. I mean, if you listen or talk to any sonographers, they can tell you the horror stories of everything, not just OB. But there's always something that you may like or may not like. And if you're specializing that, now it's, let's say you hate OB and now you want to get into general just so you can see more pathology or have a better knowledge of everything else. Now you're gonna have a harder time because, one, you've specialized in OB, you haven't scanned vascular, you haven't scanned abdomen, you haven't scanned, if you're an echo tech, you haven't done heart, you haven't scanned testicles, you haven't scanned kidneys, renal exams. So you're not as well versed in that. So you're kind of limiting yourself. So it's gonna take you a little bit more time, and they're gonna be like, okay, I know you can do OB and obviously you can scan because you've been working for this company in a while, but now I've gotta train you longer. So it doesn't make you the ideal candidate. So that's why I say, out of school, I highly recommend working general. Like, hands down, scan everything. Work in a hospital, a busy hospital if possible. Scan all you can, soak in all that knowledge, and then in 2 years, at that point, you've had so much experience in OB or abdomen or whatever, so now you know what you like. Without a doubt, you know what you like. Yeah, you still could have burnout later on down the road, but now you know what you like, and you can decide with a clear mind, hey, OB is what I want, or vascular is what I want. And you can go into that, and then you will learn more when you specialize there, because you can get extra registries or certificates. So yeah, you can get more in depth as you specialize at that point. I just don't recommend specializing straight out of school. So yeah, those were the 2 questions that I wanted to answer. I just thought they'd be easier to answer in video. Thank you so much for your comments and for being here. I wanted to say thank y'all so much. I really love doing these videos, and I'm glad that y'all are here. And I'm excited for my future. And I hope that y'all like this video. So if you do, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and it makes me like motivated to make more videos. Like it's so much fun, and it just is, you know, motivating. But I thank y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, let me know. I think I'm gonna do a pack with me video and maybe a vlog, a girls trip vlog. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, love you guys and thank you so much. We'll see you next video.